Hey, 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 hey.
Hey. Welcome to the Illest Chicks, where we bring the illest shits.
The illest finds, the illest news, the illest trends. I'm your girl, Tarika.
And I'm Kels.
Welcome back, yo fam. If you're new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell.
Yes.
Okay, sis, today, ill fam, we're going to be talking about a topic. And let me put out a disclaimer. We not no therapists. We not, something kind of like an expert, but around my today's topic is going to be about something we all done and do and actively, unless you're a nun or the Pope. But yeah. But first, let's get into our ill find for today. My ill find today is my bracelets. I love my bracelets.
I also have some.
Yeah, I bought my sisters some bracelets because for me, that's something that I feel like connects us. I wear mine every day. I know she wears hers every day. My other sisters is just, for me, it's a connection. So I love them, actually. And I love the little dangly pieces. I've got these. I've got a brown pair that is coordinated with some other colors. Also have a rose gold pair that is coordinated with regular pink and gray. They are so pretty. I have to show you all one day. My friend Michael Prather Harold, he makes these. He was my old supervisor when I used to work at the casino. We still remained in touch, and he started doing these things when the pandemic hit, because still had to make that money because the bills wasn't stopping. So he started making jewelry, and they were just so beautiful. So you can find him if you're interested on Instagram as M Prather Harold. And you can find him on Facebook at Michael Prather Harold. His name is hyphenated, as y'all can see or hear or whatever. But he's awesome. I love him. Hit him up if you're interested. And that's my ill find for today.
Yes, and I just like to add that I love my bracelets. Initially, I wasn't sure if I was going to wear them every day, only because I feel like when I first saw them, they were like elegant to me. But I found myself kind of just throwing them on just all the time. And the ones that I have, they say Black Lives Matter on one of the pieces. When he gave them to us, he definitely said, avoid getting them wet and putting like detergent and perfume and stuff on them. And I thought was a good tip, because I would have been like, oh, I can wear these, like just not really thinking about it, but that stuck in my mind. So like when I know I'm going to wash my hands or something, take a shower and all that, I take them off like purposefully. Also, when did you get this for me?
That I got early on. That was when around the time the pandemic had just started. The shutdown was March. I want to say maybe May or June.
Okay, so I've had these for a year, and when I say I don't see them like they're a good weight, I don't really see anything that's gonna like really mess them up unless I do something crazy. Like I really love the quality of these bracelets. They're beautiful to me. I love them, and my sister friend, she got them for me. Like I really loved it. I thought it was a very thoughtful. Gift, and I appreciate them, and I like them. I want more. Hint. I would love more. But yeah, so I would definitely say hit him up. I've posted these a couple times on my Instagram, and just it's because sometimes I just look at them, I'm just like, So I think they're very well made, and I enjoy my bracelets.
Yes, and I do too. And if Kels is saying it, then it's to be true. Because she ain't into none of that cheap shit. She ain't into no. She's into quality, not quantity. Let me just say that.
That's my thing. My mother always taught me that. That's just something she's always said.
Yeah.
Why spend money back to back to back to back on the same thing when you can spend money one time on something that'll last you longer?
And jewelry is one of those things, because you see my earrings, I will beauty supply store I have had so many pairs of these earrings. I've got shit on that's the same thing. So I told my husband I wanted a pair of real silver and real gold earrings. You know what he told me? He said, all the fake ones, but you could have had you 2 or 3 pairs.
Thank you.
Whatever, he ain't shit. Anyway, he know I be playing. Shut up.
But yeah, I feel the same way. That's just always been my thing.
Yeah.
You can't always afford it at the time, and I understand. I'm not saying, I'm not telling people to live outside of their means, by no means. I'm just saying, if you have it, put a little money towards quality.
No, and I'm going to tell you though, we got a friend, and he got some nice stuff. He has really nice stuff, the quality of stuff that he purchases, because he's big on quality and not quantity too. However, first and foremost, whatever you see, expensive stuff especially, it goes on sale eventually.
Absolutely.
And then once you keep watching it, it'll keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. And then once it gets to the price that you can afford, or for him, what he could afford, he would save up from 2 different checks. And then he will go purchase his stuff. And you go up in his house and, he's got nice things.
And I'm going to say this, when it comes to brands, these really expensive brands, a lot of their pieces are classic pieces. So if someone can buy a piece from 2007, just throwing a year out there, and a piece from today, and based on I'm not based on nothing, just you won't see a difference in them because it's a classic piece. It's something that they're always going to make. So if you see this, let's say Louis Vuitton bag, if you see one from 2007 and see one from today, there's no real big difference unless they're coming out with a trendy bag. But a lot of their classic pieces are just staples that are always going to be around. Just save up for that. Mm-hmm. That's something that's always going to be around. It's always going to look good because it's a quality piece of leather. But that's just the point. Quality over quantity. And don't get hung up on trends so much. Some things are just literally for the moment. Wasting that money is not worth it all the time.
Like those velour couches back in the day with the flowers all over them.
Girl, shut up.
Or remember them glasses with all those
People
lines?
like them now.
And
they're considered vintage now. For some.
What, the glasses?
I'm talking about them couches.
Would they just go have a room dedicated to that?
Some people like that stuff. They do.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't knock nobody in what they want in their house. It's fine. It is what it is. You feel me? But okay. On to the next.
Well, I also have an L5. This is something that I hold dear and true. I've been looking at this piece for a while. I don't even know why the advertisement is, probably just because of the different pages that I follow on Instagram, but the advertisements were heavy on my feed, and I kept looking at them, and I'm like, they cost a little too much. However, I really like the bags, and I was just like, I'm gonna get one. And initially, my goal was to get a book bag. Again, it costs too much. So I said, when I get the money to be able to actually, purchase it, I will get one. They came out with a smaller version. And I said, I'm gonna get that. So this is my, and I like smaller bags anyway. I don't really, the big bag, I think it was just because I liked it,
Yes,
not because I was going to use it for real.
You was front that big. That one yellow one. You used to carry that big a lot. The big yellow one. When we were like in our 20s.
Yeah. So over that.
Yeah,
I like small bags. So I purchased this. It's in the shape of Africa. It's from a company called, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's Origin, and it's Orijin. And if you've ever seen the advertisement for it, they actually make this in a book bag. So, and it comes in like camel, black, red. I want to say those are the colors. Camel, black, and red. And it's a large book bag, and they're pretty expensive. But this right here is the fanny pack / crossbody bag. And I love a good crossbody bag. So this comes with 3 different straps for it. This is the fabric strap. It gets as wide. This can be used for like crossbody and or fanny pack. Then there's a chain that comes as a strap. I like this. This chain is heavy as hell. Just know that. It's really heavy. Yeah, don't hit nobody with this chain because you'll get an assault charge.
Do what you gotta do, sis. You being attacked, do what you gotta do.
And then the leather strap that's more for the fanny pack look, because this is a much shorter strap. But this bag, I love it. I haven't used the fanny pack strap because my gut ain't really fanny pack for me.
So what?
For me. I do things for me. So when I get there, I might use the fanny pack strap. But I have worn it as a fanny pack with this strap because it's much thicker and it just looks better to me. So, but I love this bag. I would definitely suggest looking into it. It's pricey, but it's good quality. It's real leather, and I like it. You know, if you're into that, look into it. This comes in black, red, and I think that might be it. I don't think it comes
camel.
I said the big one. The big one comes in camel, black, and red.
Oh, okay.
The smaller one.
I stand corrected, sis. My bad.
I think it only. I don't know if it comes in camel or not. It may. I can't remember right now. But yeah. So, and it comes with another little sack that you can use and throw little stuff in. That I thought,
cute.
Yeah, that I thought was really cute.
It's burlap.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So this is the.
Cute.
You talking about me and my hand on the table?
Oh, my bad. My bad.
But that's the little bag that it comes in, and you can use it as a little backpack as well. So yeah, I think you get your money's worth.
I think so too.
Yeah, I like it. I still don't think I'll ever get the real big one. They also have a piece, like a circle bag, that I think it has piece on it. But just check out the website. You'll find out. They have nice things. I probably will get another piece from them in the future when I can afford it. So anyway, that's my ill find for this week.
Alrighty, you guys. Well, moving on. We gotta pay the bills. So today's show is sponsored by us.
And that's it.
Because ain't nobody helping us do a mother. It's like, no, I'm just playing. It's a joke. I'm just playing. But yeah.
But if anybody would like to sponsor, please let us know.
Yes, please. I want weave. You see me sitting here trying to detangle mine. Send it, please. All colors, all flavors. Send it.
Well, you know, we will gladly promote product and share information with other folks.
And you want to know something? Because I'm a big sister, okay? I send those 5Xs, those 4Xs, those 6Xs. Yeah, send them to me. You can send them to me.
I'm in between sizes, so I don't know.
Yeah, she's working on it.
I don't really know right now. I mean, I don't really know right now. 2X is good. 2X works.
Yes. I wear real.
But we can discuss that in, via email or DM or, those ways. We can really discuss it that way. But yeah, we definitely looking for people to,
spruce me up, because I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. You know that I'll do it. Hey. Okay, y'all. Next, moving on to the topic at hand. Today's show is gonna be about
let's talk about sex, baby.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it.
Yes.
Okay, you guys. So please feel free to comment.
Please.
Comments and comments. Some okay?
We have IG and Facebook.
And please.
Y'all can comment on Facebook and IG. We will respond.
And when you're talking about it, tag us. You can hashtag us. We take those too.
We don't take offense to that.
And not at all.
Just so y'all know.
Yeah, okay. Now, if you're trying to be smart, you don't think you want to go there with me, because I don't. Sometimes I match energy. I don't think you want to.
We will match your energy.
Sometimes. It depends on the day. I might look at it and be like, you know what? They miserable. Or I might look at it and be like, I got time today. Sometimes I'm with the shits.
Yeah.
It just be like that sometimes, depending on the day. However, I'm a work in progress.
A work in progress for what? Somebody come at you, why not?
Because that's a whole nother thing. Next topic. But this topic, we're going to talk about S.E.X. Okay. But we're also going to throw in some, educational stuff. Because if you're 18, this is for 18 and older. Okay. So, we want to ask y'all a question. First question is, does size matter?
For the ladies. Or, for anybody who enjoys penis.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that up front
for
the ladies. Because
we live and let live.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's no judgment here. We live in a no judgment zone. All violators will be told. Remember that. If you're coming up in here trying to judge the next person, I mean...
Yeah, we don't live in that space.
Yeah, we don't. Everybody likes what they like. They do what they do. They're into what they into. And we're not here for that. So please know this is a safe space. You can feel free to comment. The ones that decide that they want to come with whatever they come with.
This ain't no political event.
It's not.
It's about having a conversation.
And it's about enjoying yourself and having fun. And what's more fun than
sex? Yes.
Pumping booties, man.
Good sex, then. Good sex, because
I mean, sometimes bad sex is okay. You learn. You learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
Do they?
But what I want to know is, this is one thing I do want to know, ladies, and gentlemen, and men too. I want to know in between, whatever, boy, girl, other, check whatever box you need to check. However, I do want to know. If you meet this, and I'm speaking for myself because I'm a female, but you meet this dude, or let's say you meet this female, whatever, and you like him, you digging him, y'all taking your time and everything cool. And then,
you like their mama.
I don't know about all that. That's a bit merch. You don't meet nobody mama until after y'all done did some shit. So most of the time.
But anyway.
But y'all click for real. You click for real, like emotionally, mentally, all of that. You
Seriously?
click everything. You click, and then you go to have sex, and then all of a sudden it's this. He ain't like my fall. So I want to know what you did. I want to know. Come on, please. Come on. And be honest.
He will go in the friend zone. I might try it one more time just to make sure, because y'all know my thing. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times might not happen. But I might try it again just to see. You talking about at my age, or you talking about if I was younger? Because I'm
talking right now. I'm talking right now, like for real. Because sex matters to a lot of people. Sex matters to a lot of people.
It does. Because for me, why sex matters, and it doesn't trump like someone treating me well. It doesn't.
That's another thing too. Like he the man for real. He is, with the exception of a few things that you may feel like you can get past. That's nothing that's like disrespecting you or anything like that. But like what? What would you do for real? Like I want to know. I want to know from a lot of people what would they do.
All right. Okay, so what I would do seriously on all seriousness, I would have a conversation. I would, at this age, like, why not have the conversation and just talk about what I like, what I enjoy, ask him what he likes, what he enjoys, and communicate that you're not really giving that to me. I would have to tell him. Now, if it's in regards to something he can't do anything about, like the size of his,
right, and let's just say it's that as well. It's just that one thing outside of the other little thing.
Are we talking about just the size or his whole performance? All of the above?
Let's just say you meet somebody and yes, all of it. Let's just say all of it. It's not size wise, performance wise, all of that. What would you do?
I can say I like to believe I know my body, so I know how to maneuver myself where I'm pleased in the long run, regardless of what he's doing, what he's not doing. We would have to find alternatives. If I really, like, I'm in love, like he's everything.
Like you have actually taken the time to get to know this man
and everything,
and that may not have taken long. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that don't take long, and it may not have taken long. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, yo, we click, and I'm talking about some twin flame type shit. That's what I'm talking about.
I'ma just say that
I'm talking twin flame. Do you know that's?
I got you.
You feel me?
I understand. We would have a lot of conversations. We would have other things have to come into the bedroom, and I'm talking about toys. Yeah.
I mean, hey, whatever works. Like, cause you know, I've seen women walk away from it all because of that one thing.
Strictly because of sex, though.
Strictly, yes. That would be their answer. I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I've heard one in particular say he'll get cheated on.
I wasn't gonna say it out loud.
Hey,
you know the saying, and men came up with that saying, well, one won't do, another would.
I don't know. I said conversation. Now,
I would have a conversation.
let me just ask you, ladies. This let's say you.
Now, would I tell him I'm cheating on him? See, that's another video cheating.
Who tells somebody unless they really just want it to be done with? That's what's going on.
People that's willing to stay because they know they can't satisfy the person.
Okay.
I've heard these stories.
I don't know. That's kind of that would make me reevaluate dealing with that person if they did that. In all honesty, because if you're gonna stay and know that I'm doing it, like in the act of doing it all, you need to work on it.
I think not necessarily. I think sex for some people is not that big of a deal.
If you're in a relationship or a marriage, like
sex for some people is not that big of a deal.
I guess
if they feel like that's the only thing you're doing is going to get your rocks off, and then you coming back home and
but that shit leads to other shit.
That's why people are swingers. That's why people.
But when you're doing it together, that's something totally different. When y'all doing that shit,
but there's people that will allow their spouse to have sex with someone else in front of them, and they don't get involved. That's the thing.
Right, but I'm just saying that's what they into. But if it's a motherfucker that's just there and you know what I'm saying, you and that's something different. I mean, and to me, for me, that's something totally different.
So you asked me the question. What was the question again? If everything was there except for the sex,
I would even when I was younger, we would work on it. I would say something.
What are you working on?
I don't know. Like I don't know because I don't know what I'm working on, but that's not a deal breaker. That wouldn't have been a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't be like, yo, like, nah. I'm not going to give up a dude that's really genuinely loves and cares for me for no nigga. I'm sorry.
You didn't say generally, truly love and care. You just said somebody that's everything and everything.
Yeah, everything that I'm looking for real, you know, and we're together and we're together and yeah, like that's not a deal breaker. That's not a deal breaker for me.
Now let me say this: if I'm only 2 weeks in, but I feel like we have a connection, and 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month in, and I feel like we really have a connection, and I'm even telling you that like this dude is everything, and we have sex, and it's not there, I'm not staying. It's not. That's not how to have it.
Then how was you in love?
I didn't say nothing about me.
Or how was you
that I felt a connection. That's all.
How does that connection go away just because of sex though?
Because I haven't invested but 4 weeks, so I don't really.
Right, but there's a connection. Like you feel like there's a connection between the two of y'all.
He can connect with somebody else.
I don't know. Shit for me is mental. Like,
I don't want to cheat on him.
I don't know. Shit for me is mental. I like conversation and like shit like that. I heard what you said. I ignored you. I heard you, but I get it. You know, that's just what it is.
I wouldn't be the one for him.
Yeah.
He might be the one for me, but.
So let me ask you another question.
Mm-hmm. Can we go back to that first question you asked?
Sure. The penis size.
Yes, it matters.
Not to me, because it's dudes that you know got a small one and they can do what they need to do to get to where they need to get to. So.
Of course, they doing what they need to do to get to where they need to.
I mean, even for us. I mean, for me, I said it wrong. I worded it wrong. I worded it wrong. Yeah.
Oh.
Even for me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been married for almost 20 years. But, I mean, prior to that, but, yeah, prior to that, then, yeah, you know.
Small penis, rock your world. Not rock your world.
I mean, that's not what I'm saying, he ended up being my man tonight.
Clearly.
He was
so this penis size man.
But he wasn't a good nigga a good dude for real. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to use that word on camera. But yeah, he wasn't a good dude for real. If he was, then yeah, I still would have stuck it out, and I would have made things. I would have tried to, you know, do things for us, and us have that conversation for us to, you know what I'm saying, have our bedroom spicy or whatever the fuck. I can't think of another word. However, Yeah, he just wasn't a good dude though. That was the only thing.
I got you, but it matters to me.
I mean, that's fine.
And when I say matters, listen to me carefully. It can be too small and too big. Some of them are too big. I can't deal with too big. For as much as I enjoy sex, I wouldn't be able to do too big every day. Some of y'all are too big for me. There's women that love them huge. There's some women that do. But for me, there's too big and there's too small. But that in between, if you know what you're doing with it.
What's in between? Tell me what's in between.
For me, it's different. In between.
What's in between like this?
Hold on, let me find this information out real quick.
Is she really be Googling this shit? Like,
don't be telling people my secret.
I can't believe what I'm saying.
Why didn't come up?
And then let me tell you, she Googled this shit, and it got all these different countries. Like, so now I see that penis size is different between America, the UK, China, Asia, all that shit. So you need to put in America.
No, I don't. So the average size of an erect penis is between 5.1 and 5.5 inches.
Oh yeah,
that
is small.
1 second.
It's 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, add 2 more.
That's for all these guys who.
This bitch got a measuring tape. I'm over and done with it.
Hey, you got to be prepared.
I'm hungry.
Be prepared at all times.
Oh, hell no.
That's average. Oh, 5.1 is down here.
Mm-mm.
Average size.
Let me see that, because the camera pumping it up.
Average. So, yeah. Average. You're right.
Dude.
Right. So, and y'all know what y'all working with. Everybody don't gotta be
that
10,
ain't even my mouthful.
Everybody don't have to be 10 inches though. However.
That's average for you?
I said everybody don't have to be 10 inches.
But I'm just saying, no, I'm asking a question.
No, I said everybody, that's all I said. I ain't say nothing about average for me. I ain't even mention those words for me.
Cause that right there, okay.
That's what I said, everybody, but this a good size.
So through 3 inches was missing, you couldn't work with it.
That's not what I said. That's how I know my body. I can work with. I can work. If I know me. But anyway, just understand, like, some of y'all men be capping, like, buying these Magnum condoms for what? Everybody can fit a regular condom, for the most part. Maybe not say. Most men can fit a regular condom. Buy the gold pack because you think it's doing something, stop it. Especially if your dick is skinny. Stop it. Stop it. There's skinny dicks. They know they got skinny dicks. And if you need to compare yourself to anybody, watch porn.
That just make them feel even more fucked up. Don't watch that shit. Don't listen to her.
Watch it. Cause what's that one dude name?
Who? That light skinned nigga with that bald head?
There's a lot of them. No.
Or the one that be doing it with his sneakers on, Mr. Marcus, and a hat.
Mr. Marcus is thick.
That is her boo.
Yes, it is. Anywho, I can't think of his name, but he always talking shit. He always talking. Y'all know if anybody watch shit like if anybody's ever watched porn, let me see that.
And y'all know y'all be watching this shit. Don't even act like y'all don't.
He talks a lot.
Sometimes
he from Cali. From Cali. He's tall, but he got a skinny dick. It's long.
You know about that tall, dark skinned nigga with the dreads?
No, he don't got dreads. No, the tall, dark skinned one that got dreads, thick is thick.
Yeah, he got a big one.
Yes, he did.
Lord, babe, don't get me. I just be coming across shit sometimes.
Woo!
I swear.
Lord. But those are the ones that I don't want to have sex with every day either. I couldn't do that every day.
Mm-hmm.
Or
let me just say
3.5 weeks out the
Okay, so we have established this, people. Next question is, and I'm going to ask you this, and then you can ask me, is does oral sex matter?
No. Now, if you're lousy at it, that's when it matters to me. But
how does it not matter? But if you're bad at it, it matters.
Because if you're bad, really, like, don't do the shit at all. Don't do it at all.
But I really think that can be fixed. That's something that can be fixed. You can do something about that.
It might be able to. But some people, they get into their ways. Let me tell y'all something. Every woman is not the same. Every woman does not like the same shit. Just because you twirl your tongue around one woman's clit does not mean twirl your shit around the next woman's clit. Yes, and just because
she
might want you to just lay it on her clit. And like, understand that. Women are different. Learn your woman.
And just because you sucking and shaking your head real fast, that don't mean shit either. Shut up, I'm being for real. This bitch like, I'm for real. But I got time for this shit. You just laying there like, what the fuck is he doing? A dog on my pussy or some shit? Like,
girl.
So no. I appreciate my husband.
Hard and fast don't
do shit, but make a bitch mad.
Nah.
So
in all aspects.
Unless
you're telling you to do it that way.
And that's why I said, don't be watching that porn shit. And they be making all that damn noise
I'm
and
just
shit.
talking about penis size reference.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, the men be looking at that shit and want to refer back to it. Don't do that to everybody. That's for show. That's just for show.
Having in positions like when you really try to do them, I'm gonna speak on myself. It hurts. Like, what are you doing? Like, it hurts. It don't feel good. If you notice your woman's vagina gets dry, like it was nice and wet.
And you banging it out.
And then you go to do another position and she gets dry. She don't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
go back,
you to just
revert back,
calm down
to previous
slow
position.
Down. However,
please calm down. It's definitely a thing.
For me, oral sex, if you not doing that shit, it's a deal breaker. And I don't even care if you bad at the shit, because I can tell you how to fucking do it.
So if you find this man,
he gotta go.
Oh,
gotta go. No, and he don't do it.
Yeah, you don't do it.
No, fuck. If you don't know,
y'all fell in love. He's your twin flame, girl. And then y'all gonna have sex. He's like, oh, I don't do that. Y'all been dating for 7 months.
There's twin flames that are friends.
That's a fact.
So however, that's what we be talking to each other about each other's relationship. We wouldn't be in one. There's no way. Fuck no. And then you probably expected me to do the same shit. And to be perfectly honest with you, I enjoy it. I don't mind it at all.
Performing.
At all. And I'm good. Might I ask? Might I?
Anyway.
Put up in there. Yes, I don't mind it. To me, people be like, I'm not just going to eat every girl vagina, and I'm not going to suck every man's penis. Some
people don't deserve it. I know
to me, it's all a part of sex. That's just my thing. If we figure each other out sexually, we might as well just go ahead and do everything and get it all out the way in the beginning and call it a day. That's just my thing. You feel what I'm saying? Just do it. You know what I'm saying? If that way you'll really know what you get into. But yeah, for me, that's a deal breaker. If you don't do it at all, that's a deal breaker. Now, if you do it and you're not good, I'm going to sit down here and get this paper and this pen, and I'm going to draw you a diagram, and I'm going to show you
where you need to be.
Right there. Now, if you don't do it,
she mad questing pussy.
No, I ain't mad questing no pussy. However, yeah, well maybe I am. However, yeah, because he got to reach the destination.
That's right. This is the goal.
I don't have no issues with that. None. I ain't even gonna put my husband out there because I already did. Somebody.
So anyway,
yeah. But like, if I wasn't married and stuff like that, then yeah, that and they didn't do it. Not doing it and not good at it is two totally different things.
Yeah, that's true.
If you willing to learn, and I feel like that if we really care about each other that much, that's something that can be fixed. And vice versa. I might be giving it to you in a way that you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like me. That's why I said that porn shit is for show. I remember one time I was doing that shit to my husband and he was just like, what the fuck? He was like, look, calm down. Like, my dick not going nowhere. This is going to be right here. And from then on, I kept in my mind, okay, this is what he like. We took it from there. Communication. Now, again, don't be down there shaking your head like a dog on raw fucking meat.
Police.
And ladies, don't be trying to suck the skin off the bowl.
Unless he tell you to.
Now, sometimes some females like to get slutted out. Not me. I don't want to be smacked around and shit. I want some gentle shit.
I don't really think dudes just, if you got their dick in your mouth, I don't think they just slapping you unless there was a previous.
I don't know. I saw some shit one day. The nigga dude was. That was the boy. Dude was flushing that bitch head down the toilet and shit.
Huh? You do that, you're gonna reach your maker.
He took that bitch in and put it in the toilet. It started flushing. I said, that's just mean. Like, you already getting some head. Why you gotta flush your head down the toilet too? Like, it was just mean. But anyway.
Wow.
Okay. We're gonna move on to the next question. Foreplay.
Is it important?
Hell yeah, it's important, in my opinion.
You think do men think that foreplay is important?
Some do. I believe some do. I believe some can't even get in the mood.
Unless there's foreplay?
There's some type. I don't care if it's kissing,
stroking his head,
hugging, or touching.
Especially if you got a bald head.
What? I mean, you mean the female or him?
Him.
Stroking his own head?
Me stroking his head.
Oh, I was ready to say, niggas start doing the Dougie in the beginning. I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm good. So,
foreplay.
I think
sometimes you don't have a chance to have foreplay because, it's been times where it's been about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's something different. That's something different.
And
but
just prop your ass in the air
and wave it like you just don't care. It's like
he get it where he fit in. Yeah, that's no foreplay necessary on that part.
Sometimes it be like that, but sometimes you want that.
Sometimes you do want foreplay.
Sometimes you want that.
Sometimes foreplay can be in the form of a lot of different things.
It can be.
A lot of different things.
It could be hugging. It could just be fondling. And not the private parts. Just each other.
Sometimes it can be a look and a smile. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you want this? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I can.
It's whatever turns you on for real. Like before the ex.
And sometimes it could just be that person.
That's a fact.
Like they ain't even gotta do shit. They can be minding their own business and at the stove and
look good to you.
yeah, and then
You
when
just
they
like,
turn around and ask you, do you want fries with your burger, you ass naked, waiting for them to throw you on the counter and
let me get that sausage too.
let's stop. Woo. Sausage.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, foreplay, is it important to y'all? Does it matter?
I put it to you like this. I feel like it's important. Not every single time, because sometimes you ain't got time for that shit. Sometimes you just gotta get to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that is the best kind. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, you need to walk in from work after a long day and you got candles lit and you smell the aroma of food in the air and aromatherapy and, you know, and your man hit the corner and something he know you like and, you know, and you just like, I'll be right back. Because you got to go get yourself together. Or, you know, one day your man come home from work and he telling you he had a long day and you waiting for him and some shit. You know, sometimes that's needed. Sometimes that's needed. You know, sometimes that's
needed and necessary.
Needed and necessary. You right, sister. Needed and necessary. So we're going to move on to our next question. I like this shit. Do we think guys pay attention?
This goes back to me saying that all women aren't the same. Like, you might have been in a 10-year relationship with
Raekwon.
Or I was just gonna say females. Whatever, your ex-woman, and y'all had sex the way y'all had sex, and then you get out back into this world of dating or just being a slut, and you decide to have sex with another woman. Don't find out. Make sure you not fucking her like you was fucking your ex-girl.
Well, here go the thing.
What I'm saying, I'm not saying initially that's not what you're gonna do. But if you get a little resistance, or prior to you having sex with her, y'all are having a conversation, and she's telling you the things that she like.
Okay, I need you to be specific.
She ain't saying that shit for no reason.
I need you to specify though, because wait a minute, wait. If he been in a relationship with Keisha for 10 years, and he gets out of that relationship and he ain't looking to get into another relationship, he's just trying to get his dick wet for real. He's not caring about.
No, I understand that part. I'm talking.
That's why I need a clarification.
Okay, so if he gets out of the relationship and you're talking, y'all are talking, y'all know y'all gonna fuck, because first of all, we're too old to be playing with everybody. Anyway, you know you're gonna fuck, and y'all are having conversations about it, and you're saying things like, yeah, I like XYZ and I like XY, I don't really care for that. Say you don't like missionary, you like to be hit from the back. Y'all gonna have sex and this nigga don't never get up to hit you from the back. Like, what you?
Because that's my thing. That's my thing. If you right, but if he know all he trying to do is have sex, all he gonna want to do is what he want to do. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with what you saying. He in his mind is we gonna fuck and then I'm going on about my business. That's just what it is. In my mind, because please y'all, I'm a married woman. I really don't know what be going on, but in my mind, if somebody's getting out of a relationship or whatever, and they meet somebody and they talking, and you know that it's going to be whatever it's going to be, whether it be that first night or 2 weeks later.
But if we're talking about it, that means we trying to, like,
he probably listening to you, but he don't care.
Clearly, don't talk to me then.
Because ain't no way. She made shit. Cause ain't no way it's about pleasing you. It's all about just him trying to get it. That's it.
But you know, if you please someone, you get it back.
But they probably don't. They probably don't want it again. They probably just like, you know
no,
what?
I don't mean necessarily again. I'm just talking about in the acts. You doing the things I told you I like. Guess what? This is gonna be a two-way street. You can get. It's gonna feel better. I promise. It's gonna feel better. If I'm telling you I don't like you to bite on my nipples, don't bite on my nipples.
Fuck does that anyway? Like,
they exist.
but why would somebody do that? That shit don't feel good. Well, I guess it feels good to some motherfuckers.
I was about to say, people put the little nipple pinchers and stuff.
Don't fucking pinch my nipples. Because if you don't want me biting your nuts, don't do that to me. Shit.
I get it. Some women like that though, I guess.
Some women must do. They probably do. I don't
It's a thing somewhere. Somebody's household. Somebody's bed.
Torture, when I think of sex, I don't think of torture. That's
now,
the shit
that
I
might be
can't
torture
understand.
to you, but someone else.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't put the two together. So for somebody else to put the two together, I that shit is hard for me to. I can't connect with it. Like I just can't.
Some people don't like getting their asses smacked.
Shit, I did.
That
This
could be
big
torture.
sunshine ass.
That could be torture.
I like when I just smack my ass.
That could be torture.
I don't like getting my ass
I
smacked.
see it sometimes.
It's a light smack. It ain't nothing like the motherfucker trying to hit a horse. This is a nice.
I mean, she spelled something like a stallion. It might be like hitting horse. It's like, I don't know.
I like it nice. Smack it again, baby.
Snag it up, flip it.
Oh no.
Anything else that you can think of about this lovely, lovely topic of sex?
I don't know. I just know the shit. When you get it good, it's magical. Now can be some magical shit.
It definitely
I mean, like so.
it can make
lost.
you feel better. Like
Yeah.
truly brighten
It really
your
can.
day.
It can. And put a smile on your face.
Yeah, and
Forever.
that
And
person that cut you off like an hour before might get cussed the fuck out, but they do it after you have some really great sex.
If you get it
I
real
just be
good.
like, go ahead, you in a rush.
Yeah.
I'm not. I feel good.
Yeah. Or you could get it real good the night before, and then when you go to work the next day, you just smiling all day because all you see is fields of clovers and the color purple.
What? I don't know about that. But you might just keep reliving some of the moments, like you just get
and won't shit matter.
No.
Nothing.
Just smiling.
Won't shit matter.
Just smiling.
You're like, good morning.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, that should be
It's
awesome.
important. It is important.
Definitely.
Sex is important.
But, however, please protect yourself.
From crazy baby mamas and baby daddies.
No, not just that, but from diseases and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
They still exist even though they don't talk about them like they used to.
What? Crazy baby mamas?
Diseases.
Oh.
They used to talk about them real heavy. They don't really talk about diseases like that anymore. Especially now that I see these commercials that say, basically they're kind of telling you, even though you have AIDS, you can still just take this pill. Like,
I put it to you like this. Listen, you can live a healthy lifestyle and be HIV positive. So
yeah, you can. You definitely can.
You can live a positive. You can live a healthy lifestyle. You can live. Even people that have like the herpes virus, S.E.X. What is that? One?
I don't know.
Well, only reason
I'm only saying I don't know because I really don't.
Well, in high school, when I was in health class, I had looked up a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, we learned about all that. I don't remember.
But
Maybe I should say that.
I actually had gotten into it because I was doing it so early, very early. So I would look into things. You know what I'm saying? My mother didn't really talk. My mother didn't talk to me at all about that type of stuff. So
yeah, that's another thing that I like to say. We need to talk to our children about sex.
You know what my mother told me when I said to her and said something to her about her not talking to me about it and having a discussion with me about it. She said she just figured it was something I would learn on my own.
That's
what she said. And the thing is, like the household my mother grew up in, a lot of things were not discussed. It was so much stuff as a female that I did not know pertaining to my body, pertaining to my hygiene. Now, don't get me wrong, I took a bath and shit like that. But I was a grown-ass woman with kids before I knew you wasn't supposed to use soap down there. That was something that was never discussed. I'm talking about, like, you're not supposed to clean on the inside of it. Like, you're supposed to wash it and stuff. But that whole thing, that was never expressed to me. It was never, told to me what to do with a lot of things concerning sex. When I got my cycle at 10, my mother just said, don't come back up in here pregnant. Well, how did that even happen? I was 10. And I'm not blaming her. I'm not blaming her for anything. But a lot of times, how we're raised in our house, sometimes it's repeated. Because it worked for them.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It worked for them. So the household...
what they thought worked.
Right. So the house, when my mother grew up, and me personally, I would have thinking about back on it, my mother would have had these conversations with me because she was a teenage mother. Not once, but twice. But it was not. You know what I mean? I became a teenage mother at the age of 19. However, I just had to learn a lot of things as I went along. And, my god sisters, their mother, my godmother, she taught me a lot. And when I had my own children, especially when I had my daughter, I vowed that my children would not learn from the streets. I made a point to talk to my children and talk to them about sex, talk to them about females, talk to them about men, all of that.
I make it a point myself.
I
made it a point to not just focus on necessarily like. I made it a point to do the overall conversation. When I say overall, I mean from beginning to end, from getting your cycle, going through puberty, to how your body's going to feel, how you need to pay attention to how your body feels, what are like good touches and bad touches, what can become of casual sex from pregnancy to diseases.
Or what can happen to your emotions when you start having sex.
Absolutely.
And things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? But, when you talking to your children and they mind, we crazy.
And we old. And we don't
know nothing. We just existed when they were born.
But I wrote it down to the point of just understanding that once you do that at an age like you do, you're not even like if it's at this particular age, like my oldest is 25, but my youngest daughter is 17, and just try to put it in perspective of even dealing with school, you have certain issues. Can you imagine putting that emotional attachment to something that really don't even start feeling good till you get older?
Right.
Because
you don't know what you're doing.
17, 18, 19,
you don't 20, know what you're doing at all.
Whack.
And I started before then. And I just knew I was in love.
Or you just think it makes you think you've grown. You think you doing something. You're not.
I didn't feel that way because I had my own issues. internally with feeling loved and things like that. So I just knew that once I did it, this man was loving me. This dude was loving me. He loved me until I seen him pull up in the car with somebody else, and I was like,
you equated love and sex.
I did. I definitely did.
That's something that I don't do.
Yeah, I definitely did. And I had to.
And when I try to tell people that I don't equate the two, they look at me funny sometimes. A lot of
But it makes sense. It does make sense because
sex
sometimes
is a physical act.
It is.
And it can be a great stress reliever. And it feels good. And that's it for me.
I don't know, for me, I want that feeling with somebody that I love and that I'm in love with. And I think that's why, that's why I correlated the two.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I correlated.
But if I find somebody that I can do all of the above with, like share a connection and fall in love and all of those things, then that makes it even better. However, again, I know my body. What makes me feel good, and I don't equate. I don't automatically think because we having sex that we're in love or about to be in love or we're on our way to love. Like I don't even need to.
Way to it.
I don't. That's not why I do it, and that ain't. That's
the thing. For me, I don't even realize that I'm under stress until after I've had sex. I don't realize how stressed I was.
Like that. I'm just saying, like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they're like it's a stress reliever.
It is, and you don't realize it.
Yeah, so after sex.
Like,
so,
damn.
But some people do realize. They'll be like, this is what I need to do because I just need to feel free. I need to feel loose. I need to just like. Some people know that they stressed out, and that's what they need to relieve it. You know what I'm saying? Some people know that. Me, I'm not that person because I'm always laughing. I'm always joking. I ain't gonna say I don't think about it because I do, but I'm always laughing. I'm always joking. I'm always this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit all the time. So I don't ever feel like I just feel like that I'm for the most part I'm happy most of the time. So I don't because I correlate stress with attitude or just high strung and
really?
Yes, I do. I'll be like, he needs some pussy. He just need to go get some good, you know what? Well, she needs some good wood, and maybe she'll calm down.
No, like a lot of times I've been happy, and it has had nothing to do with sex. Nothing. I'm just happy.
No, what I'm saying is just being high strung. Like, and I'm not that person. I'm not that person to where I'm.
No, bills make me stress.
Oh, no, bills don't stress me. Because they'll get their money when the fuck they get it.
See, I don't think that way.
And when it gets to the last minute, then I'll just be like, hey, I'll take this shit.
No, bills stress me out.
But
and no amount of sex is going to unstress me from the fucking
I'm not about to let no bills stress me. Now, work will stress me. Work will definitely stress me, but not no bill. Bills is going shit that's going to be there for real. Don't stress me out too much.
But I make bills, so that's something that can be controlled.
But that's the thing. Some bills you have and you don't have. It ain't shit you can do about it. Like BGE. Ain't nothing you can do about your light bill.
These motherfucking lights off.
But what I'm saying
when
is,
you go to bed at night.
Let me just tell you this.
Children.
Well, I mean, yeah, you right. I mean, grown people too, because my TV burns all night. But anyway,
yeah,
some bills you don't have control over. Now, you know, we need our cars.
Speaking of which, bitch, do you know I just put $72 to fill my motherfucking gas tank up?
Shit, you ain't said nothing, girl. Mine ain't 72. However, it was about $65. It's been like $65.
You know 72 is more than 65.
It definitely is about a few dollars. However, it's only $7. You act like I'm saving money. It's only $7.
7 plus 7 plus 7. That's a savings.
I mean, I guess. However, gas has gone down now.
This was on Friday.
My husband said that the
no, this was yesterday.
My husband just told me that the what you call it on Quarterfield, the Wawa's now, I think it's like $2.70 something. So remember, the gas was $2.99. What you get, premium?
Yeah.
I can stick the regular unleaded.
My car runs better when yeah, it runs better.
I get when my pockets can afford. I can't. That shit like no wonder you paying that. That shit like $3 and some change.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
it was lower than that though. That shit went up. I was like,
my shit run better at the oil change.
No, my shit run good. My shit run good. I just when the numbers kept going, I'm looking at how many gallons is this? Like same number of gallons. I don't know. But anyway.
Well, you guys, we gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, because we talking about some other
shit. Yeah, we gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
Definitely feel free to comment, respond to us.
Yes.
Tell us how you feel.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Let me know who else doesn't correlate love and sex, and it better not be a whole bunch of men. I'm talking to my
You already know the dealio.
Yeah, but yeah, what is it? Like,
share, subscribe, and ring that bell. Send us your ill finds. Send us your ill news. Send us your trends, your ill trends. Anything ill you want us to promote for y'all, send it.
Yeah, if you have a subject that you want us to discuss,
send it.
If you can remain anonymous, or we can shout you out on our channel.
Whatever you want, we here for you.
That's right.
Find us on Instagram, The Illest Chicks. Find us on Facebook, The Illest Chicks. Find us on YouTube, The Illest Chicks. I'm Tarika.
And I'm Kels.
And we out. Peace.